Welcome back to Ask a Horse. I'm like a horseman, and I'm here to answer your questions, big or small, petty or grand, smart or dumb. I'll be your guru, your proctor, your personal messiah. Personal yoga instructor, here to bend your mind to shapes that you didn't think possible before. This week, I'll be answering questions about interpersonal and family relations, ethics, and sex. Our first question comes from Vince. Dear Mr. Horseman, I'm in hot water, bro. I was invited to my girlfriend's family Christmas with her great aunt, the one with all the money, her grandma who had stage lymphoma, and her grandpa who fought in some war. Her dad is at the top of my firm, so it's a super big deal. Her whole extended family was there. We were all sitting at the dinner table as the help brought in the turkeys when I realized I had to fart, but the food had just arrived. So I made sure that no one saw it, tilted over and let one rip. It was silent but deadly. I mean, bro, this whole thing made Grandma dry heave. Everyone at our end of the table was gagging when her father said, "Let's not ruin our," then threw up on the turkey while cutting it, which made several other family members throw up. Even as I was on the edge of losing my lunch, needless to say, Christmas dinner was ruined. The thing is, since I was gagging on it too, they have their suspicions that it wasn't me, but my girlfriend knows it was me, so she can't break up with me, or it would be too obvious and it would embarrass her. How do I save my relationship with my girlfriend? I really care about her. She's all I ever need. Plus, if she outs me, I could lose my job. I need this job. I just graduated college and I need to pay back my student loans. I don't know what to do. Vincent. Perfect. No notes. I couldn't have written it better myself. The answer is simple. Gaslight her. Gaslight her into believing that you couldn't have done it, but Nana. Nana did it because of the chemo. She has gut rot. Then, collect as much money as you can, pawn everything you own, and buy her a ring. Then, when she's completely convinced that it couldn't have been you, but Grandma, marry her. Hopefully Nana buys the farm before she confronts you, and you don't want to argue with a cancer patient. But if you do, you gotta gaslight her too into believing that her memory isn't so good because of the chemo, and it's hard for her to remember because she's dizzy all the time. No one would hold it against her. Also, you might want to cozy up to her aunt. I'm sure she'll appreciate your youth and vigor. Like I say, if you're gonna marry your girlfriend for money, you might as well get cozy with all her relatives too. Next question. Dear Mr. Horseman, I would consider myself to be an alpha. Great. I have that alpha grind set, getting my grunt on at the gym, making bank with my careers and side hustles. I used to slay bitches left and right until I met my girl. I'm the dominant one in the relationship, but I think I eased up on her too much because now she wants me to watch her have sex with her yoga instructor. She said that it could end our relationship if I don't, and something about building trust and some fucking bullshit. How can I still be an alpha and let my girl sleep with someone else while I watch? Regards, Chazzy. Well, Chazzy, it's real simple. F her best friend and don't tell her about it. That way, while you're watching your girlfriend get Kama Sutra'd by her yoga instructor, you can still be assured in the fact that you can still slay whenever you want. Simple. Easy to remember. But if you want the ultimate power move, you f her best friend, then while you're watching her yoga instructor f her, you stick your finger in his. He'll either be shocked or he'll lean into it. Either way, it says you're dominant. A very similar situation happened to me with a Sigma male. He was a scuba instructor, and her best friend was her cousin. Needless to say, things ended on a sour note. But I came out on top because I banged all three of them. Next question is from Maxwell. Maxwell writes, Dear Mr. Horseman, I cheated on my exam and I feel really guilty. I know I was going to fail without cheating, so I had to. My whole life is on the line. Should I confess or should I live with the guilt? And if so, how do I live with this guilt? Did you get caught? No. Are you gonna get caught? Probably not. Why should you feel bad for cheating on a $3,000 test? You're the one paying for it. Why should you feel guilty? I say, go out, get some drinks, kiss some girls or guys, and celebrate. You just passed your fucking exam, bud. Next question is from Katrina. Dear Dr. Horseman, the day before Christmas, I got really horny, so I masturbated with a cucumber. Then, not thinking about it, I put it back in the drawer. The next day, my mother used it for the Christmas salad and everyone ate it. I'm wondering if it will make my family sick. Katrina. Very interesting question, Katrina. In my professional opinion, I would say as long as your mother cleaned the cucumber before using it, you're probably in the clear. Nothing wrong with a little making yourself a snack before bedtime. And a very special letter from Angelo Baker, which reads, "You tell Pino he's a lying sack of shit, Ivy. He's never beat me up. I was the linebacker of the high school football team. I knocked out guys 2 or 3 years older than me at the time. And Pino says he was varsity shot put 404, but he only won because everyone at the event shit themselves from bad hot dogs at the meat truck. He won by default. I won with skill. You tell Pino if he wants to rematch, he knows where to find me. And don't read this on YouTube, you little weirdo. I'll come for you too, understand?" Then it goes on to list all of the trophies he won from school and how it got him a college scholarship, and he only dropped out because Wendy got pregnant. I feel like my Aunt Carol's friends live out epics of a bygone era that can only end in destruction. Well, that's been another episode of Ask a Horse. I hope you had a flexible experience. I know I did. Feel free to leave a question in the comments or send a letter to askonehorse@gmail.com to squeeze me of my brain juices of knowledge. And as always, if I didn't answer your question, it's because it was stupid. Or it wasn't stupid enough. Bye.